Are we back? Looks like we're back. Okay, so... And suddenly the internet.
Yeah.
So, did lose like 5 minutes of progress, but we've still got about another, I don't know, about another hour we're gonna stream here, and then we're probably gonna call it. But, nah, sorry about that. Internet, what are you gonna do? Oh, and since this is going to be technically another part on the playlist, hey everybody, this is John,
He's nerd leader.
and the fucking internet. And some people are more likely to watch at the beginning or the end of the streams. I should throw out. Always go to Twitch, check out our sub goals and what we're doing there. Highlights that are coming up. I'm gonna finish Metal Eden. I swear to God, I, I swear to God, I will. We're gonna be throwing in some retro RPGs pretty soon. You're gonna start a new playthrough of Fallout New Vegas at some point in the near future. Get that delicious algorithm from the show, which I've seen the first 3 episodes. First 3 episodes are super good. After the first episode of the first season, I knew Fallout was going to be good, but I did have like some mild concerns about like the portrayal of some things. Because, again, not that Fallout's not like a gory, violent thing, but like the scene where she breaks that pitcher and drags it across his neck, I'm like, that is not Fallout.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gamer Bear Loki. Thank you for welcoming us back. We, internet.
Yeah, we just completely lost connectivity there for.
Yeah.
No, I'm actually kind of curious where your story goes from this point.
Yes, we felt so strongly about Jack Russells. We were like, "Fuck this stream and our revenue. We're out."
I mean, technically, I did have one when I was a kid, but we did not get along, so.
I have never owned one. The heavy bazooka.
Cool.
I mean, that is true with some dogs. That is not true with all dogs. This is the part that I hate about this part. Well, I'm sorry you had to say goodbye to him. That is also very rough that he was just intense the whole way through.
Yeah. A doctor hiding back there? Who's that guy behind the tree?
So, to talk to the doctor, let's talk to him.
Oh, is that his lawyer?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, that is super not cool. This is why I don't own pets. We've got cats out here, and they stay in the barn.
I mean, I think I remember one of the main problems I had with the one when I was a child was it was one of the only pets we ever had that would actually eat our toys. I don't remember. Do you literally need it to see in this part? Like, if you get over here without it, you have to, like, zoom out of here?
Mm, if you somehow made it this far without the Hawk's Eye, um, you can venture in. You can't see where you're going.
Good.
And because you can die, you can die.
Yeah. Since it's all, like, poison swamp.
Is where I learned. No, that's what I need to get teleport to.
Is something someone wants in the cave?
No, I think it's something for when I go back.
Ah.
Oh, goodness.
How much did that hurt you?
Not a lot. But you know what can do?
Ah. Can I get hurt while zooming?
That's right.
Hmm.
Also, you just get through it faster.
Ah.
You have to use. I guess you have to use it. I thought it did it automatically. There we go.
Ah. Anything you want money for here?
Not here. And I have a bunch of money on me, so yeah, no.
Yeah. Hey, it's Florida.
It is Florida.
You know, having lived there myself, I was thinking about it the other day about just how bug-filled some places really are because, like, Florida has a lot of bugs, but they also have, like, guys who go around and, like, spray not only bug poison around a lot of places, but, like, they'll majorly spray it down into the sewers and stuff to decrease the bugs and whatnot. Like, I've actually seen them go out and do it and stuff, and, like, you know, it's just, like, considering just how much of an effort there is to debug the place, like, you know, how much was there in its natural state, you know what I mean? Ah. I remember coming across a bunch of, what's there? Brown recluses.
Why did Pokey take the engine?
Because he's such a hater, he, like, is like, they may find some use for this. They have, what's his name? Jeff. So, no, fuck the possibility of him using this. He's, like, one of the only haters I could say is as much so as him is probably, Reverse Flash.
Oh. Yeah, Reverse Flash's motivations are just every time I hear him, it's like, really?
Yeah.
That's what's up? Don't worry. In Florida, you are always protected by Florida Man. Or maybe you're always menaced by Florida Man. I don't know.
This depends if he's the kind of Florida man who kills all spiders or who has a nice collection in his backyard.
Damn.
Demonic Petunia.
Nah, I was hoping that a sneak attack would just be like, you won. Which it should have been. Ah, come on, game. Whatever. Whatever. That's it. Okay.
Oh.
Man. I need to go back to... This method, you do have to, you know, every once in a while, make sure you run into something. Again, that was still quicker than walking. And I took less damage. But I do believe it still uses your psychic power.
Yeah.
But, like, you know... I'll eat 6 psychic power. Okay.
It's definitely camping that prison.
Black Ops Warfare, or I'm getting Black Ops flashbacks.
Ah.
Whoa! Whoa! Ah,
What did you do that caused that?
yeah, wasn't even looking at the screen. I just heard the boom.
Yeah.
Whip.
Wow. Got Gilman over there?
Yeah. That hurts. That doesn't. Ah, just a regular bottle of water. Damn.
That's the one you have to fight?
Yeah. I don't have the fly honey on me.
Do you need it for this fight?
I don't think so, but I think it makes it easier.
Okay. What's it calling them? Oh, Master Barb, okay.
Well, luckily I can do this. I bought a Super Nintendo for Atari graphics.
Uh, Man, that's
Yeah.
that's a lot of experience.
That Jeff's not fucking getting. Casey Bat. 55. Fuck. Yes.
Cool. Wow, that was a good raise.
Yeah, it was. Damn. I meant to go a little further than that. Damn.
Cool.
Okay. Nice.
How old this game?
How old is this game?
It's about 95, right? Or is it more like about 93?
Why? No, it's later than 93.
Oh, okay. So that's it.
You know,
Well, because, there are some games like Donkey Kong Country that both feel like it was really far forward in that time period to me, but also is later and earlier than I think it is. Like, that actually managed to make it out. Was that in the...
94, but I imagine it came out late 95, early 96 in the US.
Okay.
Yeah, 95 in North America. God, this game... So my brother bought this game when it came out, and it had, like, the massive fucking box, the guide, the game, it had, like, just all this shit that's all just, like, super expensive these days to just own. And I remember playing this game, God, like 5th grade, junior high. Yeah, no, I mean, if you are into JRPGs, if you're into Dragon Warrior, this is a good game.
It actually does follow the early Dragon Warrior design of the main character being very physically powerful with some healing, and the other characters being more specialized.
Yeah. Fuck. I feel like I've missed some equipment.
You don't want the Casey bat.
What's wrong with the Casey bat?
Do you not remember what that's a reference to? Remember Casey Jones comes to bat? That thing is fucking... Okay, I'm sure there's a case to be made for it's not useless, but it's worse than the bionic slingshot by far. Like, I've gotten a lot of good use out of the bionic slingshot. If you remember, it was technically possible to get a Casey bat earlier in the game for a bit of money at the time.
It was there. Okay. I need to talk to the elder.
I mean, it's definitely in that whole universe of game.
Yeah, the I would say that Dragon Warrior was the prototype for every JRPG ever.
Uh, I mean, that's what I started on.
Yeah, that was my first, my first grind-a-thon.
You know, it's funny because back when Dragon Warrior came out, it didn't feel like a genre, more like it's just the way this game is.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of it was a lot more singular back then.
Whew. This is not the side of Winters I was hoping to be on.
Oh yeah. But we have to like do that dungeon already, huh? So I was thinking, where is everybody? But I remember where they are.
Oh, this is where I get the Sword of Kings, isn't it?
Oh.
I really feel like I should have had the rest of the King gear before now. This guy doesn't have anything for me, does he?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay. Ah, he's banging tunes.
Oh, I was thinking there were markedly less goats over here, but it's because of the aliens.
That's right. Ooh.
Weird. The character design of these things kind of similar to the alien design of Lavos.
I guess maybe one of his internal bits, but not
Well,
like the external
that's
bit.
kind of my yeah. No.
I remember being disappointed with Lavos' final form.
Uh,
Like, I don't know, like the big monster thing that came up out of the ground. I was like, what else does it need to be? You know? Didn't count as a sneak attack. There you go. The Lesser Mook. Damn. 506 damage on a smash from Ness.
close to done yet, isn't it? I guess you. Yeah.
No, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yes. Man.
Are you gonna get rid of the sniffles?
Yeah, I guess I should. Oh.
I like how they're careful not to show you the water they didn't put over the right.
That's right. More like Timu Loch Ness. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, I feel like they just used this exact same character design for one of these in Mario 64.
Nah. Well, I will say this. Tessie is absolutely underdesigned. Jesus, it's a lot of these goddamn things. Yeah. Man. Okay, well, I guess we're just doing this then. I don't think I broke out the pencil eraser for here.
Did Jeff ever fix anything other than the cannon? Like, did he fix the broken bazooka?
Yep, that's what became the heavy bazooka.
Okay, so is it a better so does the bazooka work like I was thinking? Is it a reusable firework essentially? Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to waste my time on you either. Man, was that alligator not paying attention?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. Ooh.
The bears are still brave. The cavemen are like, no.
Damn. Well, he's still outpacing everybody else.
So is that the Mighty Bear 7 or the Mighty Bear Spin? I can't always tell.
Well, they put down 7, but
Okay.
it has to be Spin. Because there are no other Mighty Bears in the game.
Yeah.
Or at least there's no other numbered bears in the game, I should say. Oh, this guy. Damn. I need to store stuff. I needed that bearskin rug.
Well, I guess this is the place where you come to heal afterwards, but where would you go for a doctor right now, relative to this dungeon? Do you have to teleport, or like...
Yeah. Well, no, I might be able to go to the revitalized chamber.
Okay. Save.
Ooh, I did not. Good call. Good call. Just making some room on Jeff. Jesus Christ. I would tell you that I wouldn't know what to do with $71,000 right now, but I know exactly what I would do with $71,000 right now. I'd get out of debt.
You plan to grind out the sword?
Oh yeah.
I want to say it's the Starman who dropped it.
Starman Deluxe?
I don't remember if there's multiple ones in here.
There are.
Okay. But I don't remember. I'll have to see which ones it says they are. I feel like it's just the one called Starman, but maybe it is Starman Deluxe. It might be the Starman Deluxe, I don't remember.
Oh!
Yeah, it was close.
Damn. $700K? No, I would not put a down payment on a submarine. Although that's not off the table.
I don't know, if I had that much money, there's always a chance I'd waste it being like, Hideo Kojima make the world's most unreasonable, unplayable game.
He would do it too. Kojima threw out this a couple of years ago. He threw out this this idea where he wants to go to space to develop a game that can only be played in space.
I have to say I am interested in OD or whatever. Have you seen any of the more recent commercials for it?
I have not. I have not kept up on it at all. I have Death Stranding. I just haven't played it yet. And because of like the community aspect of it, I don't know if I want to play it now.
You want the full challenge?
I think I do. I don't know. It's kind of a you had to be there to experience it kind of game.
Oh yeah, I get the idea. But I at some point still want to mess around with it, but no, I understand that being a downside. Did the earlier version of the spooks have 3 eyes?
Yes.
Yeah. I wonder if they're kind of trying to go for a confusing Umber Hulk-like effect.
Well, that was a waste.
What happened? I guess I missed it.
Starstorm.
Oh, it just didn't do much damage.
Oh no, Freeze did not do much damage. At least to the Mook. Okay. Heavy bazooka, it looks like it hits everybody. Cool. Oh, this sucks.
Does he have something that protects him from fire?
Yes.
Okay, that'd explain the other attack doing so little damage to him too, the spilling coffee.
Okay.
Because that was a similar situation. He took like 4 damage and everyone else took like 80.
Oh, hey. On YouTube, we got Tommy here. Yeah, that's, doesn't always happen that way, though. Or if you can beat the encounter, before it hits 0. Yes. Ooh. Oh, this is the first room. I got turned arounds. Wait.
There's a bit of wraparound in this dungeon, right?
Yeah, and then you kind of get into like the last room.
Ah.
Ah, well. No, I remember the old Nintendo Power subscription deal. That is how much faith they had in Dragon Warriors. Like, well, I was gonna buy it, we might as well just give it away. And it came with a bunch of stuff too. It came with like a map, and it came with like a small guide.
Oh yeah, I don't think people realize. I know there were always companies throwing them out there, like, the Breath of Fire series, stuff like that, but like, a lot of companies didn't really have faith in RPGs over here until Final Fantasy VII, basically. When that one did well, they're like, hey, maybe there is a market for it. A lot of times when people thought of RPGs over here, they thought of stuff like Wizardry or Zork or stuff like that.
Ultima.
Yeah. I mean, think about often in, like, TV shows, movies, if some nerd is playing an RPG, it's always a text-based one where he has to type in what he's doing. Ah, cool.
One of these days, I'm going to talk Tommy into selling me all of his games.
Ah.
I don't know what money I'm going to come up with for that, but someday. Oh man, how insulting is that? Get beat by Paula's frying pan.
I didn't realize just how much experience some of these enemies are giving me.
Yeah, no, dude, this is the place before the end of the game. That's right. What? That's right. Jeff has no PP. Oh, did I go the wrong way?
I feel like, I can't say I've 100% been tracking where you've been going, but it feels like you're going literally in circles.
I probably am. I said this at the beginning. I am dumb as hell.
Ah. Yeah.
Oh. I stumbled around too damn much. Oh well, I can bring him back. I could have healed him, but I dicked around with my thumbs too much there. Man. Made me do it twice. That was rough.
These are starting to run a little low on some resources. We would head back to the one thing. I don't remember what they call this game's version of Miniature-tron, but...
Just remember, it didn't leave them unhungry, I guess. Well, that's the game's response to that problem. And Luke was like, I must get over there now.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Get through it. There we go. There we go. Damn.
You know, I was thinking about various enemy skills and the nature of them and stuff, and kind of like how beams or something enemies do in this that you do.
Yeah.
And then, kind of made me think of, I came across, and I guess I should try to mess with it at some point. A mod for Final Fantasy Tactics that added blue magic.
Mm, I think I've seen something that does that.
I mean, that's something I wanted to do for a long time with it. But, I don't know where I'd put them on the hierarchy, but I would probably try to put it somewhere that makes both sides even out. You know how like there's more fighter classes than there are magic user classes because there's samurai and ninja, but just a calculator.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could put it depending on how you did it. Like if you handled it where they had magic points and needed them, I could see putting it lower on the scale, maybe like up next to like a summoner or something instead of mediator.
Yeah.
But if you handled it where all they did was get the monster abilities and they could use them freely like monsters do, I'd probably put them up next to calculator. I mean, I know you'd have to either, you'd have to learn them the blue magic way or whatever, but these guys blow up when they die.
I don't remember. I think they might.
I remember them doing something that made them dangerous, but it might be that, yeah, that's it, that they do the healing thing to themselves and other people. Okay, they do both. Unfortunately, it's one of those centered on someone explosions.
Yeah.
What happened that you couldn't bring Pooh back to life?
It's not 100% success rate.
Yeah, I've been struggling with that in Dragon Quest VIII. The main bring back to life spell I have is a 50% success rate.
But a couple life noodles at least max out life, so
Yeah.
there's that. Ah, he didn't make it. Ah, thank God it's only a mook. Yes. Get out of here, you mook.
Nah.
I don't fucking know. I think as a kid, this was one of my least favorite dungeons.
Because it's so convoluted.
It's that, and this is one of the longer dungeons in the game.
Ah. I don't know if mooks are known for selling donuts, but...
I mean...
Yeah, that's part of that's part of what's aggravating about him is I can't remember if he can just heal himself or if he can heal other people. You have to wait to kill him.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
I assume these robots most certainly do, but do you think Starmen are something you could use the metal stuff on?
Maybe.
Like, and here's an extra line of text, just because.
Yeah. You didn't think you were getting out of that easy, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, here we go.
I have to say the Mook does look very much like something out of like what is it, Monsters Incorporated?
Yeah, see that. God damn it. Fuck, I fucked it up.
Actually, something about I forgot about Pooh is just how many hit points he had.
There we go. Just remember, you only need to get some healing on you, not good healing on you.
Ah. So it doesn't have to overcome the damage, it's just to start moving your counter up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of wonder if that was the point of some of the early gratuitous cookies early on.
Maybe.
Oh! I could see that. I honestly don't remember myself.
Prey has a incredibly small chance of doing something useful.
Oh. I remember having an earlier on where I would use it quite a bit.
Yeah.
Because it can, like, heal you and stuff also, right?
Yes. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Cool.
Trying to get to the point where I can just get free Starmen. Aw, you bastard. You bastard. Yeah. I wonder if that... I wonder. that deals more damage based on my attack power.
Oh.
Shit. No, I want to kill the robot last. The robot blows up. You blow up.
Yeah. Gonna have to leave soon.
I am really far in to be leaving.
Okay. But can you grind here once you completed this place?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. For some reason I thought this place was limited time.
Oh, you know what? You're right. Once you beat the end boss, you're kind of place empties out.
I mean, it's funny because I remember a long time ago hearing a complaint about this dungeon. Is that basically it boils down to it gives you too good of experience and stuff, because grinding out the sword makes you too powerful from the experience you get.
Cry me a fucking river.
Are these the stronger ones?
Find out. Yes.
Super, huh? I could see them being the ones you have to get to drop it. I just honestly can't remember. I feel like it is straight up Starman, but it could be both, for all I know. We may want to peek at a list. Because I feel like I've seen someone try to do it in the other room, but that doesn't mean they were doing it right.
Yeah.
Hey, well, there you fucking go.
Stream's done. Stream's done. Fuck yeah. First.
Yeah.
Yo. Yo.
About as good as RNG gets.
I have fucking witnesses that happened.
Yep.
Tell me that's not worth a like, a follow, and a subscription right there.
Once again, cross streaming showing how just easy it is.
My God. No, I mean, if there were a lot of people watching right now, my chat would be full of hate right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God, and I was just about to look up what loot tables it was on to figure out who I need to be grinding on. No, none of that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh God.
Something you still may want to peek at some point is where the other pieces of equipment are.
They may be in here. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I don't remember them being, like, out of the way. You know what I mean?
Okay. It's more like they're just in late game dungeons.
Yeah. Oh my God. This is not the Switch ROM. We're not playing this on the Switch. We're playing this on an emulator. This is... As far as I'm aware, this is just a... regular ROM dump. There's no... This is not a hack. This isn't a homebrew. This is just the ROM dump. I've never had luck like that in this game.
Yeah.
Well, unless this is like the ROM dump of the Switch version.
mean, I feel like you might have a hard time running on the emulator we're using, but...
Well, it's just, Canoe.
Okay. I really can't remember what the harmonica ends up being. I feel like it's not a harmonica. That's a funky background.
We're not high enough for this.
Oh. It's nice to see him doing over 100 damage.
Rainbow something. Thank you, Tommy James.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Hey, what's happening? James Cliff. You just missed me getting Sword of Kings
Yeah. Pretty
first fucking Starband Super. You better believe that's getting clipped for later.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wrong spell, as always. Oh my god. Just so hyped right now.
Yeah, no,
It's
nuts.
yeah, that's what we were saying. It's like, nah, that just doesn't happen. I don't know if I just got an automatic kill on a star, man. Fuck yeah.
You know, I know this has happened to me, but I can't think of a precise example really, but I know this kind of thing has... Have you ever had, like, an RPG or some other game that you played, and on the first time through, you got some kind of rare drop you didn't know was a rare drop, and it made the game, like, easier than you thought it was, or just different than you thought it was in some way, you know what I mean? Like...
Nothing that comes to mind.
Okay.
You didn't see him in Gamer Bear Loki. Don't worry. Like I was saying, that is gonna be clipped for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm gonna be spamming that on YouTube for days. Look at this dumb luck. Oh yeah, that's cool. It's crazy. The RNG in this game is just...
So you should have seen when he first got down over by, like, what was it, the other side of the dungeon walk?
Oh,
And
yeah.
the desert were just swarming with UFOs.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I walked out of the pyramid and
That's what it was, yeah.
it was just like tons and tons and tons of like the little diamond enemy things. It's just like, I'm out. I'm out. Jeez. I wonder if only one ever drops.
I don't know.
Oh.
Well, it's just a basic one, dude. That might be all you need for them right now.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, 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 this is gonna hurt.
Yeah.
This is revenge for that freebie I just got. Oh, no, not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, okay. Ooh.
Ooh, he just used a sudden gut spill.
That lot of fucking good it did him.
Yeah.
Fire all the beams you want. Man. Oof. I want to point out that who joined the party at like level 18 at the start of the stream?
I am curious if it's more of a his experience curve is different, or if it's the phenomena in games when experience required for levels gets so high that everyone kind of evens out eventually, even if they're still distant.
Yeah. I believe that's what it is.
Okay.
I don't think that they have separate like level growth. I don't think they do, but maybe they do. Again, I am not super familiar with like the back-end math of this game.
Well, yeah, well, you know, it's funny how that's one of those things that some games do, some games don't, and some games that do it, it's kind of like, does this better?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know what, a game that has different experience growths, but you probably never felt it?
What's that?
The original Final Fantasy VII.
Oh.
Like, some of the characters level up faster. Like, I want to say one of the characters who levels up the fastest is Yuffie. But it's never like you have a Yuffie who's like 30 levels over everybody else, do you?
No.
You know, like... Because I might be wrong about that. She might be one of the slower ones. But, like, I remember at one point figuring it out because I was trying to get everyone even by, like, moving them in and out of the party. And eventually I basically got everyone's experience even, but their levels weren't even. Not by a lot, you know, like...
Yeah.
But I figured out that that's what it was.
I kept thinking those were doors.
Yeah, a lot of these old games are very... Like, even into the PlayStation era, there are some doors you only know that are doors because you walked out of the place that had a door like that. So when you would need to walk back into it in a different building that's like that, it's like, well, this is the door. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Do you have to be in movement, or does it always do it? Okay, it always does it.
I remember needing the guide for this room just to get through it faster.
You know, it is interesting how like I've talked about, because I've been playing a game that functions on lore-based random encounters. At first I was thinking, ooh, this is a little like tricky of a room because of that, but it's like, no, wait, that's not how it works.
Yeah. Well, and to the best of my knowledge, you can't walk off the edge either.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But it's helpful to know where, like, the paths are going to prematurely end, so you know, okay, like, just go this way.
You know, something they did a lot in the Super Nintendo era, and I'm not saying it didn't make it past that, but they really had a thing for it in that era, was having some kind of obscured maze. Like
Yeah.
it's below the terrain or something, you just can't see it. You got to do the whole bumping on walls to find your way through.
Zelda.
And I kind of wonder kind of what some of those rooms actually look like. I'm not saying it's not possible to find. I'm sure I could find, you know, what they look like somewhere, but like I have a feeling that some of the little like traps they use are simplistically deviant. I guess that might be the wrong way of saying it, but like, you know, that they tricky and kind of a not as tricky as it seems kind of way, because you can get through them. You know, you find a little block, but you know you need to go to the right, and you just kind of fiddle your way over there until you make it. But like, I kind of wonder how often it's basically they give you a little bit too much movement room, and that's what makes it hard to find it.
Yeah. Well, in the emulator, some of that stuff you can turn off.
Oh, like the
individual layers.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a neat way to see what some of those places look like. Yeah, because that makes me think of, in some old games, you would just learn the path. Like, I remember both in Wizardry 5 and the original Dragon Warrior, some of the dark places, I'd walked through them so often that I could just kind of walk through them that way. Yeah, nice.
That's how badass I am.
Are they running away from you now, or still trying to get to you?
It seems like they're doing a little bit of both.
What was that? I just...
Speed capsule.
Ah.
That was a hard decision. I'll start using some of these bottle rockets.
Wait, ask it what it does. Ah.
I guess there was an equip option from there.
This part always made me think of that, Batman, the animated series episode where, like, Hardak was keeping the people in the tank or whatever.
Like, come on, dude, go into the next room. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so Starman Deluxe was the boss of the dungeon. I thought he was just like one of the randos. But whatever. I got the rando that I needed.
Yep. I mean, considering how few of them you fought, that was crazy.
That was fucking awesome.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Cool. Oh, I was wondering about that. You know, I was thinking, this is a question I kind of have for you when it comes to this kind of stuff, is, do you prefer when, like, let's say a boss can call minions like that, or something, and when you kill the boss,
Do I still get the experience?
well, that, I was gonna say, if you killing the boss gets rid of them and you don't get experience for them, or killing the boss does not get rid of them but you do get experience for them, but you still have to fight them after you killed the boss.
I'm for whatever gets me the experience.
Okay.
If I get the experience even though I beat them, then cool.
Yeah.
If I don't, then well, I've done that battle in Final Fantasy IV a bunch of times.
Ah.
But 2, speed 1, intelligence 1. Okay.
Yeah,
Now
talking about 4. That's the one with the summoners and stuff, right?
The summoners, but also the captains.
Ah, okay.
So, like, when the captain comes and gets you when you first rescue Rydia,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to, if you defeat all of the guards, he runs off, but if you kill him, the guards will sit there and kill themselves, and you get the experience for it.
Okay. Well, because I remember there were, I remember fighting, if I'm thinking of the right game, I remember fighting the summoners for so long that I had to stop because I was running low on resources.
Now, I could use the exit mouse, but there is a present that I didn't get towards the beginning of the dungeon, so I have to walk back and get that. Yeah, none of the lights are on now. This is a little darker earlier, wasn't it? No, I guess it wasn't. But yeah, no, there's no enemies here now.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I forgot a lot about this game. Man, Sword of Kings first fucking... Oh my god. I'm not sleeping tonight because of that. Alright. Replenished the 3 that I used in there.
Yeah. Yeah, this effect works well, and I'm not saying it anything against it, but I do kind of wonder how it would look or how differently they do it if this was a, let's say, a more modern, like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like, I guess if you could fully see this from, like, a 3D perspective or something, kind of what this place would look like, are those the walls being that way, or are those, like, edges of, like, glowing chemicals, or, like...
I've kind of wondered about that myself, but this game, there's no fucking telling.
Oh yeah, I assume it's just a trippy glowing cave because of all the, like, stuff going on, but... I mean, I guess, you know the way the Casey bet described itself? I could give a more direct description of it. You have a high chance of critical hits and a super high chance of missing also. Like, you basically always get a nice, Casey smash every time you hit with it, but it's just, it's not worth it.
Casey did not knock it out of the park for sure.
Yeah.
I'd forgotten about that. I can tell you early playthroughs, I probably would have been using that weapon and been like, man, this is just terrible.
Yeah. Give the game some kind of out-of-pocket review. Ness is trash. Always misses. Sure, he always gets criticals, but it just never hit.
That's right, that's right.
Fucking bears coming over here.
Okay.
Do you know, it's funny, because I was kind of thinking of a meta aspect of the funky backgrounds in battle in this, is that a lot of games from this time period would either just show you the mat you're on with the battle screen over it, or black.
Yeah.
You know, like, they're putting anything back there is them putting anything back there, essentially. You know, it's like free space to put something funky.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So see, that's why you're not rich. You're not out there fighting Elton John.
And
Get some friends with the power of friendship. Go take out Elton John. You'll be fine.
I do need to get out of all this debt.
Yeah.
I agree, Tommy James. I think we talked about this earlier, where we're pretty sure it was supposed to be spin.
Yeah. My brain wants to read that way, and I'm like, no, it's 7. But what does that mean? And it's just, it's that right kind of like out of left field that it's like, is this intentional? It almost doesn't seem like it's into a little too left field. You know what I mean? Like, because the only thing I can gather from it is, it's like, what is he, an experiment or something? Like, what do they mean by that? Oh yeah. Just that skilled, or do you have teleport too?
I have teleport 2 on Pooh.
Ah, okay. I was like, man, that formation is tight.
No, that was super not me.
Okay. Did he get that when he got Star Crush?
Ooh.
Ah.
I've been saying this since like the first one, Gamer Bear Loki, that this is like the weirdest Make-A-Wish thing ever,
Ah.
and clearly Ness is divorced from reality. Gotta go into one of these rooms for it, I think.
Oh, yeah, actually. The mask and everything.
I will do that, Loki. We're trying to be better about acknowledging people in chat, because it's, you know, first of all, it helps on like the rewatch later, and also it's just, I guess it's just polite.
I do wonder how schizophrenic we come off talking to 2 chats at once, though.
Yes. Yes. We don't help our case some days. Man.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, that's part of the reason we kind of have to work on that, is early on, if we ever got a chatter, it'd be like one chatter, so I was just talking to that person. You know.
What do I want to sell? Ooh, no, I need to sell my diamond band. Eh.
Wish pawn shops gave out 50% of its sell value.
Yeah.
Which would also be nice if all you had to do was go down to the local Quickie Mart to pawn stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. For some reason I thought you could return it at the end of the game, but I guess I was wrong if she says that.
You can. I think you can return it to the game. Although I might be thinking of the bike. Well, you know, Mother 3 ended up being its completely own thing.
really do need to sit down and get a hold of like the first one and the third one, basically. Because I played this one. I want to play the first one. I know it's hard, but I'm just kind of curious as what goes on in it. You know, like.
I played a little bit of the first one. I didn't get very far in it before I stopped playing it. Although I stopped playing it due to time.
Ah. You know, I'm interested in the first one kind of to see where it comes from and what the story is, but part of the reason I'm interested in 3 is more like, what is this in its final refined form?
My thing with 3 is,
Who's that? Sorry, what?
I wish there was, I wish they would just patch it and release it.
As I say, what was it on? It was on like the DS or something, right?
Game Boy Advance.
Ah. Okay. You know, I might be able to emulate that.
They gotta patch it so that it has the English translation. Although there's probably someone that's taking care of that by now, but
we should look into that later.
yeah.
Because I did at one point do a run of Pokemon Fire Red on stream at one point. I just need to get that up and going again with the Game Boy emulation. Like, what steps would we have to go through if we wanted to capture card like a Game Boy? Like an old Game Boy? Would we have to basically take it apart? Okay.
If we decide to get it, if we ever do, if the stream ever does anything like for handhelds, they'll have to be emulated because the undertaking to connect it to like a capture card is beyond what I can do and beyond what I'm willing to pay someone else to do.
Yeah.
Also, I can't think of anything on handheld that I have to play for the stream. Maybe if we did some like big like Zelda thing, we played through a bunch of Zelda games,
like
maybe.
Well, it's mostly gonna be stuff like that, or like Pokemon, or the sequel to this that is only on those systems. I know you're not particularly interested in Pokemon, but like I get asked to do it every now and then again, and like that's, like you said, the only way I can do it. You know, but like
you know, I got asked what my thing against Pokemon was the other day, and you know, I could sit here and list all of the things that I find cringe or stupid with Pokemon, but ultimately, the thing is that it just became a popular thing right after I hit an age where I stopped being interested.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I know what you're talking about. You've heard me talk about those kinds of things, like this or that anime that I was just the wrong age to be caught by it when it's a thing, you know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, but that's I've played a couple of Pokemon games from beginning to end, and
you know, there are some games like this is the second time they ask you to do it?
Yeah, they're like, you're sure, right? Yeah, that's my name. I've said it enough times on this stupid fucking stream.
Oh. There are always games like I was talking about sequels, like, wasn't one of the original set of Battlefront games on the, like, the PSP or something like that? And one of the God of War games is on there.
Oh, yeah, well, the God of War games eventually made their way to PS3.
Oh, okay. I know some games did stuff like that. Like, the only way I've played, what is it? Silent Hill Origins is the PlayStation 2 version of it.
Yeah. I would love to do more PlayStation 3 stuff.
Oh.
But there are sound issues where the audio doesn't come through. But I've discovered what that may all be related to, and hopefully
Yeah.
hopefully it's something that we can get resolved in the next few months. I
What does he want for a Horn of Life?
he has a list of stuff. But I gotta go to Saturn Valley to buy Horns of Life.
Oh, is he the one who talked before?
One of these guys was a shop. Yeah. Nope. Some of them said more to me when they were shy. Ooh. So while this is going on, this is where we're gonna kill it for the night.
Oh, okay.
Whew. Lots of progress though this weekend.
Yeah. Lots of story progress and good leveling from the huge amount of experience some of these late game dungeons give you.
Yeah. I am near end game level.
Yeah.
I think I want to get to like 70 or 75 before I hit Gygus.
Okay.
But we'll see how that works out. I guess I gotta always go back to some of like the sanctuary dungeons
Oh yeah.
earlier in the game and just be like, grind.
Yeah, you could probably get a lot of stuff in the underworld area.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. So again, I just want to invite everyone to come over to twitch.tv/streams. Check out our sub goals. We're doing Magic the Gathering pack openings occasionally on here, and our stretch goals are attached to that sort of thing. We've got a sub towards it right now. We just need 9 more. Do your part, people. Make this channel grow. And first box that would be up would be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I know people are not super hyped on the set, but I gotta tell you, there's some good cards in there, and if you play Magic, it's worth it. Get over your bullshit about it's not fantasy themed. Just pretend they're through the Omen Path cards. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Anyway, Metal Eden will be coming up.
Yeah.
More World of Warcraft. More retro RPGs. Fallout New Vegas. It's 2026. We're making this bullshit happen. Keep checking us out. Keep following. That's as soon as we get out of this, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna kill it. But you got anything specific? Because we are talking about doing more like old RPGs. What are you feeling?
Well, I'm
next?
not sure what the I'm not sure what the next big thing is. The one I'm playing is gonna take a few more sessions.
Oh yeah,
I know it's long, but like all those long sessions still are only a fraction of the game.
yeah.
But something I am going to do, like I'm not going to I'm gonna, I don't know, like not stream that for another like probably about 14 hours from now.
Yeah.
But between now and then, after we're done with this, oh okay. Yeah, thanks.
Oh yeah, you too, Loki. You have a good one out there.
But I used to stream a lot of Elden Ring on here.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like suddenly stop doing what I'm doing to stream Elden Ring, but I am tonight going to do a test stream because I actually kind of got it working again. I'm gonna see if it's stream level working or if it was just jerking me around.
Yeah.
So-
Nerd Leaders had some issues with Elden Ring. There's like some read-write issues with anti-cheat, and it just crashes left and right. And I'm not sure what the issue is. It's either bad RAM or bad CPU, and fingers crossed that it's bad RAM, because
Yeah.
DDR4 RAM is much easier and cheaper. Well, it's much cheaper to replace than a Ryzen 7.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we've got some work that we've got to do on these PCs. The daughter board for my USB hubs is not working anymore, or for my 3.0 USB ports. But things are on the horizon. It's 2026. Happy New Year, everybody. This is John.
Is it Nerd Leader?
Guess have a